Chapter 502, The Shapeshifter of Evil. It starts in the streets of the city. Shiv was having a really bad day. He was homeless and is now a powerless outcast. Shiv, this sucks. Bad enough that I lost my powers. But now Evan and the rest of the gang are behind bars. However, someone found him. Russian accent, sounds like you need some help. He saw a figure in the shadows. Shiv, who's there? The figure came out of the alley. It was Madame Rouge. Madame Rouge, that would be me. Madame Rouge. Shiv, you're one of the members of the Brotherhood of Evil. Madame Rouge, that's correct. I have an offer for you. How would you like to help me break into the estate of Team Loud Phoenix Storm? Shiv, are you insane? That place is heavily guarded. They are the ones that stripped me of my powers. Madame Rouge, I can give you back your powers. Trust me and I will handle the rest. Shiv, how? Madame Rouge had a barrel of the biohazardous mutagenic compound that was used to give him and a bunch of others their powers. Madame Rouge, I managed to get this last barrel of the Bang Baby gas before it was all destroyed. She opened the barrel and blew it onto him and he began to change. Shiv got his light blade powers back. Shiv, I'm back in business, baby. How about after this is over I treat you out to dinner? Madame Rouge, you are too kind. In the estate we were watching TV, playing card games, board games, and handheld video games. Some of us were reading books. Me, hey Carmen, what did you went for Halloween? Carmen, I went as a fire fairy. It was amazing. Me, I had a feeling it was. Upstairs Rolf was coming out of Nicole's room. Kevin, hey, Rolf. What are you doing in Nicole's room? Rouge, pretending to be Rolf, I'm just making sure book wielder Nicole girl's room is all clean and not messy. Kevin, well, that's very nice of you. Anyway, you want to play video games with me and Eddie? Rouge, sure. What video game does Eddie want to play? Kevin, well, realizes something, hang on. Since when did you start calling Eddie by his real name? I thought you always called him, Ed, and Double D Ed boys? Rouge, well, I just thought that I would start calling Eddie by his real name. Kevin, you are not Rolf. Rouge, shapeshifts back to normal, you're right. I'm not. Knocks Kevin out. We run upstairs and we saw her. Me, gasp. Madame Rouge. Nico ran and pressed the intruder alarm. Madame Rouge ran and got outside. Outside Shiv was fighting Sandman and Teresa. She was dodging his light blades. Shiv, come in, Talon. You wouldn't hurt your old friend Shiv, would you? Teresa, friend? No. You? Yes. Hits him with a sonic blast, and just for the record, my name is Teresa. Not to mention that you always got on my nerves when I was still in the meta breed. Shiv was screaming in pain as his ears were bleeding. He got up and went at Sandman. Shiv tried to stab Sandman in the chest but he was still alive. Sandman punches Shiv, sorry, dirtbag. But you can't destroy Sand with physical attacks. Very tied up Shiv and I strip him of his powers again. Me, that's that. Now we need to find out what's going on here. In the house we were interrogating Shiv. We had him tied to a chair in a dark room and a light was on him. Me, Shiv. Nice to see you again after the fall of the meta breed. Shiv, why did you spare me, JD? Me, we want to ask you a few questions. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. So what's it gonna be? Shiv, I'll never talk. Me, alright then. We'll do this the hard way. Cracks knuckles. I pull out a pair of pliers. Me, this won't hurt a bit. It's going to hurt a lot. Clicks pliers. I pull out 2 of his teeth and he screamed in agony. He was bleeding profusely from his gums. Me, will you talk now? Shiv, never. Me, Have it your way. I pull out 3 more teeth and it was more painful than ever. Me, how about now? Shiv, any. Never. Me, okay then. You are one stubborn guy, you know that right? I pull out more teeth and he screamed some more. Me, this is gonna be more painful, so why don't you just talk? Unless you like being in pain. Shiv, never. Me, Ed. He grabbed Shiv and exposed his belly. Ed, pink belly. Slap. Pink belly. Slap and pig squeals, pink belly. Slap and woman screams, pink belly. Slap and horse whinnies, pink belly. Slap and elephant trumpets, pink belly. Slap and elk song, pink belly. Slap and goat bleats. Shiv, okay. Okay. I'll talk. Me, there was that so hard? Now tell us everything. Shiv, Madame Rouge hired me to be as a distraction to you all while she goes into Nicole's room to get her book so she can resurrect all the evil monsters and villains so she can restart the Brotherhood of Evil. Me, well, you missed out on a major detail, you butt kisser. Shiv, and what's that? Me, Nicole always takes it with her wherever she goes and she never leaves home without it. Also, how did you get your powers back? Shiv, I got them back when Madame Rouge used the Bang Baby gas. She found 1 barrel left and the others were all destroyed. Me, she must have taken that last barrel of the gas when we got rid of it. You've been very helpful for us. I turned and was about to exit. Me, oh, and you can put those teeth under your pillow for a quick buck. I left. Lincoln, so she was after the Book of Vile Darkness? Me, yep. Anko, that monster. And that was good torture, JD. I loved it. Me, thanks Anko. We got to find out all about Madame Rouge, find her and destroy her. We go into the living room. At the computer we looked up her information. Nicole got home as we were interrogating Shiv. Me, here she is. Her real name is Laura DeMille and she was born in Russia. She was a very aspiring actress and teacher for France. Beast Boy, that's right JD. I used to work for the Doom Patrol and she was one of my arch-enemies back then before I became a Teen Titan. Very, she must be really dangerous. Me, she is. She's one of the members of the Brotherhood of Evil. Her powers are shape-shifting, regeneration, and she's a deadly and powerful martial artist and combat specialist. Lincoln, she must be really deadly. Sakura, no kidding. Me, she's more than that. Her shape-shifting powers make her a very deadly master of disguise. She can change into anyone. Rachel, wow. Lisa, indeed. She's what's called a hyperadaptoid. She can shapeshift into anyone and live on any kind of planet regardless of the environment. Me, that's right Lisa. She's the spy for the Brotherhood of Evil and her skills make her one of the deadliest and most ruthless villainess of all time. Vince, she must be really lethal. Carol, sounds like it. I can't believe she's that dangerous. Lincoln, how are we gonna find her and stop her? Linka, yet if she can change into anyone she could anywhere. Nico, I can find out. I can smell her scent with Ferret's powers. Sniffs, I don't smell her among us. Me, good thinking buddy. Nicole, you take Nico, Ink, Tara, Robin, Linka, Lainey, Francis, Quicksilver, Kid Flash, Static and Deer. Jared, you, Lincoln, Lainey and Barry will come with me. We're going to the Brotherhood of Evil base in Paris, France. Jared, you got it Dad. Lainey, it's in Paris? That's awful. Lincoln, it sure is. Barry, we're with you all the way. Me, okay. Let's move. We head out. In the city Nico was using Ferret's super smell and he was on the scent of Madame Rouge's trail. Nico, she's close. I can smell it. Nicole, I can sense it. But where is she? Nico, I found something else too. Down this way. They went down an alley and they found the last barrel of Bang Baby gas. Nico, it's the last barrel of Bang Baby gas. Dear, seize the remaining Bang Baby gas that was a waste. Rouge could have just caused another big bang with all of this. Instead, she wasted it on a weak guy like Shiv. Quicksilver, what a waste. Kid Flash, yep. Nico, sniffs, Madame Rouge's clothes. I smell her. Nicole, lead us to her. They followed Nico and they saw him dash and punch a man in the face. Nico, I know that's you, Madame Rouge. Madame Rouge revealed herself. Madame Rouge, very clever, no? Nicole, you're gonna pay for everything you've done, Rouge. We went at her and Nicole kicked her in the face and punched her in the stomach and the back of the head. She then punched her face in and like a blob of clay it was collapsed in. Quicksilver, let's use our combo KF. Kid Flash, you got it, Quicksilver. They ran really fast in circles around Madame Rouge. Quicksilver and Kid Flash, Speed Force Pulverizer. They punched her all over with the force of a billion sledgehammers and the strikes were too numerous to count. They stopped and Ink faced her. Rouge, to Ink I may have given Jinx a free pass when we first met. But I won't hesitate to kill the likes of you just like I almost killed a certain wildebeest in Hot Spot. Ink, I may be a thief but I would never harm the innocent like you do. Murderer. Ink formed her arms into blades and slashed at her and kicked her in the face and she cut her stomach. Ink, you're finished, Rouge. Linka fired a blast of lightning and electrocuted her. Robin, you'll pay for almost killing Hotspot and Wildebeest, Rouge. He went at her and ruthlessly pulverized her into pulp. Robin, punches Rouge. This is for Wildebeest. Punches her again, for Hotspot. Punches her again, for Jinx. Punches her again, for everything. Kills her with one last punch. Robin was then shocked that he killed Rouge. But he quickly shook it off. Robin, to Rouge's dead body you didn't give me a choice. Nicole, and she never will again. She fired an energy blast and completely obliterated her in an instant. There was nothing left of her. Her spirit appeared. Nicole, you will never terrorize the world again. Chance an incantation, Algeron in Lanthrano Vasalun Lyris Nor. She was sealed into the book of vile darkness for all eternity. Madame Rouge, damn you Aod. Linka, that takes care of her. Nicole, well, Rouge wanted the book of vile darkness. Now she gets to be in it. Let's go catch up with Jared and the others. Nico, you got it. They set out. In Paris, France, they were at the remnants of the abandoned Brotherhood of Evil base. Jared, so this is the base of the Brotherhood of Evil. They all looked around and they hit the jackpot on what they were planning. They found the flash-frozen corpses of Brain, Monsieur Mella, and General Immortus. Beast Boy, well. Looks like Brain, Mella, and Immortus still haven't been unfrozen yet. Nico, let's take them out while they're still on ice. I don't really want to deal with them when they're unfrozen. Jared, good idea, Nico. Nico used Father's fire powers and he and Jared fired a huge blast of fire at them and incinerated them all in an instant. Jared, enjoy the darkness of hell, Brotherhood of Evil. Lincoln, you said it, Jared. Lainey, those bozos deserve every second of it. Nicole, you said it. They searched and found blueprints, stolen money, all kinds of machines and more. They put it into scrolls and left. They fired an energy blast at the base and blew it into nothing but dust and rubble. The Brotherhood of Evil had been silenced forever. The end. Another fanfiction complete. I remember seeing Madame Rouge on Teen Titans and she was one bad woman. She was probably the deadliest woman I've ever seen. The Brotherhood of Evil was a terrifying and ruthless group. Nico-chan11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks for that, man, as usual. I hope you all had an awesome Halloween. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.